B. Sound survival skills to avoid dangerous situations provide more protection and body armor. All of the following were indicators of the potential for violence, except of the use of profanity. B. A large body build. C. Clenching of the fists. D. Uncontrollable pacing. B. A large body build. C. At least 21 feet behind the parked vehicle, at a 10 degrees angle to the driver's side, facing the shoulder. And notify the dispatcher of your location and the number and state of the vehicle's license plate. D. Determine how many people are in the vehicle, paying particular attention to the location of their hands. C. Do so without moving past the B column into the driver's door area. B. Move 10 to 15 feet away from the passenger side, and walk parallel to the van. B. Back the ambulance away from the danger zone and request law enforcement. Allow law enforcement to secure the scene prior to your entry. D. Pay attention, and listen for loud, threatening voices. C. Stand at the doorknob side of the door, knock, and announce that you are a paramedic. If you unexpectedly find yourself in the middle of a domestic dispute, the situation would most likely deteriorate if you A. Maintain eye contact. B. Use an authoritative voice. C. Show respect and courtesy. D. Speak with a calm tone of voice. B. Use an authoritative voice. One paramedic making contact with the patient to provide care while the second paramedic obtains patient information from another person while gauging his or her level of tension. D. Some drug producers use fragmentation and incendiary devices and animal traps to protect their operations. It is most important to consider a clandestine drug lab to be a crime scene. B. Illegal operation. C. Hazardous material scene. D. Unsafe environment for children. C. Hazardous material scene. Youth usually join a gang for all of the following reasons, except a respect. B. Belonging. C. Recognition. D. A psychiatric illness. D. A psychiatric illness. Reputation provides status for individual gang members, and is gained by A. Using illicit drugs. B. Committing crimes. C. Sporting gang colors. D. Disrespecting others. B. Committing crimes. D. It would be dangerous for you to use them around gang members because you are not a member of the group. Which of the following objects or locations would not provide adequate cover from gunfire? A shrubbery. B. Dumpsters. C. Cars or trucks. D. Ground depressions. A shrubbery. After concealing yourself and reassessing your position, you should A. Distract the shooter. B. Visualize any patients. C. Seek adequate cover. D. Remain where you are. C. Seek adequate cover. The psychological effects of being held hostage are often of greater concern than physical problems. B. Control the instinctive anger that occurs when you are physically abused. B. Position yourself next to the front wheel so that the engine block and tire can both protect you. D. Stand near the door or window frame, which usually contain more wood than other areas of the wall. C. You have more options for concealment in the dark than during daylight hours. A. Take a side step and state, if you don't get out of my way, I'm calling the police. A. Care for law enforcement teams who make entry into violent situations. D. Any action that gets you out of the situation is a reasonable level of force. All of the following are examples of real or physical evidence, except of body materials at a crime scene. The oral documentation by a witness. C. A knife that has fingerprints on it. D. Blood stains on a wall or window. The oral documentation by a witness. C. Place any of the patient's clothing you removed in a paper bag. A. Your estimate of when the injury occurred. B. Immediately retreat to the ambulance and notify law enforcement. D. Park your ambulance at least 21 feet behind the patient's vehicle. B. Quickly scan the area for the quickest escape route. C. Quickly remove the patient from the vehicle if it is safe to do so, begin CPR away from the RV, and ask the resident to call the police. A. Provide only the amount of care needed to prevent his condition from deteriorating and quickly move him to the ambulance.